background, man at work in the foreground. Man at work upstairs, looking down. Man everywhere trying to figure out how to get around. We all been through this before. Been dropping lines since the day I walked this earth. Told them all about the way I talk it. Perfect, nothing but the same. Always laughing in the brain, trying to make it better than it's been before. Looking all around where we go with what we know. Trying to tell them all about the way we broke it down. Told them all about the way we put it back up. Told them it was gone when it came back from God. Thought about who owned the storm when it rocked. Talk about who was always talking when they're gone. Everyone the same, just the way they look around. Trying to figure out who's really looking home. Trying to figure out who's really looking home. Trying to figure out who's really looking onward through the storm. Cause the man at work in the back looking for the rack, trying to figure out how to keep dollar bills in stack. Trying to figure out if it's really worth the fact. Nothing ever figures out or works out. What gives with that? Trying to talk about life when you're looking like you got nothing but your mind on your own life. Trying to talk about why you turn it off, switch the rocker. Tell them all about what you're balancing. Everyone the same, trying to tell a story. Everyone ready for story time when it rains. See the way the world goes. Another rainy day, must have been home looking for a story. You try to talk about things that make the world insane. Trying to figure out who's really in your brain. Trying to figure out how you cook it up and keep it clean. Everyone the same, just ingredients to these little demons in the brain. Trying to figure out if you're really just insane. Trying to look around but you can't find a flame. So every time you turn, it's nothing but the pain. You must have been dropped down too hard when you fell from heaven. I rock that bottom like a bottomless jar, no ending. Talking in sight for everything that wanna run straight on forever. Eternal light, I'm talking on the top, looking back from the bottom again. That's the way we keep it rocking, balancing the rhythm. Nothing but the same old non-stop topic. Been grinning for so long I can't feel my face, man. Finding happiness with what I am. Just a matter of a prophet, like a prophet. Forget it, man. It's all like dust in the wind, as the story tells it. It's all like dust in the wind, as the story tells it. It's just like dust in the wind, as the story tells it. As the story tells it. As the story tells it. It's like dust in the wind, the way the story tells it. The way the story tells it. Greatest story ever told. Who knows? Who knows? It's like dust in the wind, just floating off on that breeze. Floating along on the breeze. It's why we're grinning. Why we're grinning. Floating on that breeze. You see where we swim, sink in, minds begin. They end up on top looking at the topics again. Trying to figure out who's prophets and who's just men. But everyone is angels and that's on them. They got nothing but the same old instances, from here to the opposite end. Talking on the balance, make it perfect, put it back together. Nothing but the shattered pieces pulled together again. We are angels grinning down from heaven.